They take the majority of the hits. So many carriers. He's winning. You got one. They're not going to be able to get over here. And boom. Let's see what happens. Those tanks. 150. Looks like we got some on the move. But these tanks are saying, "You left me, guy." More of those. Hello, everyone. This is MoSFLo. Come check us out. We're at unigl.net or online at Starcraft West. Alright everyone, MoSFLo here. We're going to go ahead and fulfill that request that was made on YouTube by Shane Carwin. He requested that I post a best of 3 series between Omni and Tyga. Believe this one is from season 10, 11, 12, something like that. So whenever you make requests, people, go ahead and do your best to tell me what season, or better yet, if you don't want me to know the winner, because I do have to select it from the websites, go ahead and post in the unigl.net forum, and I'll do my best to. I won't know who wins if you post it like that. At least I don't think I will. So here we are. We're gonna put it at ×2, just so that it doesn't take forever. We have white Protoss here, top left-hand corner. That's gonna be Omni. Believe that season he was rank number 2, and then rank number 3 would have been Mr. Tyga over here, Orange Tyga. He's doing, in my opinion, fast gas. We got 2 barracks right there. We got a double up with room for a third for the Nexus. We got people talking here. You know, one of the things that I'm horrible at is typing while I'm playing. I also can't talk while I'm gaming. So that frustrates the hell out of anybody who was talking to me in the past, present, and I bet you in the future. So here we are. Looks like he's going fast bats, or maybe he's getting distance, getting enough Marines at the choke. He's doing a pretty fast scout. He's going to go ahead and get that third Nexus as soon as he has the money. Very good. Doing very good on side count. Very good. You don't get to be number 2 without knowing what you're doing. Orange was able to get an SCV in there. He knows that he doesn't have gas at going at 330 in. Starting it kind of late, but there it is with 39 PSI. I've always been fascinated at how, I guess, the right timing of when to get gas. I'm pretty horrible at it, I think, and I just do my best. Here we are. We got some action. We got some bats trying to make it in. Oh my gosh, that was unsuccessful. So he ends up having to run back all the way to his base. You know, Orange is doing a really good job at just checking the place out. Doesn't really care about that cannon that's going in. We got white on the move over here, and he's going to continue to just check things out. He was going to go ahead and get the third. Let's go ahead and see some action right here. Taking a lot of damage. Way to go, Firebats. Way to do your job. Merciless. Go chase him down. Get him, get him, get him. Alright. So here are the third one's almost completed. He is not going to be, I don't think he's going to be so behind because he was able to make this happen. Some people, myself being one of them, likes to operate just off of one command center or one next. That really puts me in a bind mid to late game, especially if somebody did an early triple and then they were able to hold any kind of attack that I conjure up. Okay, looks like he's going to get some wheels, get some speed going with those zealots. He's definitely going to go ahead and make some drops. Does he have an engineering bay yet? Oh, there it is. That's being made. That's being made. It's very good, important to get your upgrades. I've been burned more than once not getting upgrades in time. We're 6 minutes in. So we got Protoss sitting at 97, 98 units. We got Terran sitting at 72. Got him working off a 2, getting a 3rd gas. There he is. We're going to go ahead and get some tanks pumping out pretty soon. Looks like he's very happy with just going legs. Templar Archives, it's producing. We got that. I wonder if he's already researched speed for his shuttles. Nothing's quite as bad as slow shuttles trying to go for a drop. Not playing overly protective, but he is definitely spending his money to protect his minerals so he doesn't get dropped, or whatever Orange decides to do. He's sitting at 92. He does have 3 active command centers, and he is rocking and rolling with those upgrades. Let's see what these SCVs do. Alright, we got a starport pumping out. We got another factory being made, and then yet another factory being made. So in case you don't know, in case you're very new to Starcraft or something, the reason I guess he's making this starport right now is to make a science facility so that he can get 2 and 2 whenever he starts doing those type of upgrades. He went ahead and loaded this front one with bats, so that if there's any onslaught of zealots that come in, he's going to be able to hold that off, because bats will just mess them up. What they won't mess up are reavers. So let's see what happens here. Let's see if those reavers target that front choke. He was able to get a siege tank in there, but that bunker's going down. Run, bats, run! Alright, so he just takes them back to the back one. They're both sporting over 150. That we got 180 for both of these cats. Alright, so he definitely wants to save these. Every now and then you'll see people pick these up and drop them off, and they do a whole bunch of Gosu stuff. I try to every now and then, but it doesn't happen too often. It doesn't appear that he picked it up. Not sure what happened there. No bats. We got shuttles right here, Marines to scout, so he's just gonna know that they're coming. Let's see if it gets murked. Oh, he did stem, and no, he doesn't get a drop off. Alright, so he's sitting at 115 PSI. We got 151 right here, but even with 151, having superior side count, he is running away from those Marines. I don't blame you, partner. Look at all those hits without even doing anything. That Reaver's doing some work with those bunkers. Again, we're sitting at 120. Sitting at 149 right there. He's going to start getting enough tank output to really get some work in. Tyga really should start producing more barracks. I've been pretty successful as far as making barracks out in this area, and just barracks. Just going crazy with that. He's not going to go any drops or anything, at least not yet. Really no need. He's trying to survive. So here we go. We got Marines at 1-1. We got Zealots at 0-0-0. Is he training anything? Yes, he is. They're about to be done. Good job. Again, not enough gates. You see that those minerals go up? Do something. Looks like he's spending money right here, making some cannons so that there won't be an outright sure counter. But he needs more gateways if he wants to get stuff done. He also needs to get more of those drops off, or some drops off. Those Protoss, they're not really going after the Marines, and they're damaging the tanks in order to get their health a little bit further down to make it easier for the Zealots. So it takes 1 hit instead of 5. Those he's gonna let those Templars take a little bench break between innings. That Dragoon was intent on blocking his friends. from entering Orange's base. He is a traitor. He's doing a good job as far as getting that turret protection. This blocks off any, if he was able to get a Templar dropped off right here, he's not going to be able to just walk in right here, waltz in. He's going to have to go this long way around, which I don't think he'd last. There he is. He's mass produced in barracks now. We got factories, the factory units, the ground factory units, tanks. We got those sitting at 1-1 now, so that's good. There's attempts. He's adding more cannons. He's keeping his gas very low and just streamlining it in. I don't know. It's like walking single file to your death. That, I don't know. I don't understand that. Get them separate, and they're just not strong. Maybe he's just killing them off so that he can make. Well, he's got some scouts going, I guess, to make the drops a little bit easier. He hasn't really attempted any other drops, but it looks like he is going to attempt a massive drop. Alright, we're at 12 minutes, 12 and a half minutes in. He has some scouts here. Those scouts definitely need to kill those Marines so he doesn't know what's coming. My name isn't Ricardo, it's MoSFLo, and I'm not in your game. Here we go. They take the majority of the hits. Those just go on in. Those tanks, 152 to 110, 140. I don't know where I got 110 from. But yeah, it looked like he did some work there. Unless they went somewhere else. Where the heck could they go? Oh! He saw it, so he... Boom. This one little guy right here, he was able to stack run away to this area right here. Wow. Well done, Tyga. Well done. Sitting at 213, so that'll definitely make your APM jump up. He's sitting at 158 right now. He's buying himself some time, sitting at 176. Very little gas. He's mining off all of them except 2. Terran's mining off all of them except 3. Very good, very good. Now usually what I see people do with Terran is they don't want to waste all their inside base with building their own supply depots there. So they'll pick some obscure location and build a whole bunch of depots. Also, I've seen make additional, I guess, Nexus command centers with Nexus, because really the only way to get out of here, other than a slow push, is going to be with Nexus. You could try it with the mass marine stems and stuff, but it doesn't take too many of these Templar to go ahead and just demolish a whole battalion of Marines. Another thing, if you're watching this, so he has 3 of these. He has scans, so I imagine he's scanning this area, which is fine. But what I would do is at some point, and again, maybe it's a minute thing. Maybe they know, okay, at the 18-minute mark or 20-minute mark, he might come at me with scouts, mass scouts, that try to take out my command center. But what I end up doing is I end up lifting these and floating it on top, so that usually if they try to do some kind of main swipe, they're going to hit that top command center usually. Here we go. We got another. It's not going to be a mass one. It's just going to be, he has those Templars right there in the back. Yeah, right in the heart of that stuff. Yeah, nothing's going to get through. Alright, so he is sitting at, but he was being able to stack away. Looks like he had 2 units going over there. Go back home, bro. Where you going? There you go. Alright, so we're at 192 right here. We're at 153. He is making the carriers. Let's see, are they upgraded? Has he been upgrading? Looks like their shields are at 2. You know, I don't think he's been upgrading his air. Come on, man. So we do got that slow push that's gonna start. Every now and then I'm sure he'll send a zealot over there, a zealot or 2, to really do some work. And all it takes is just to kill 1 or 2 tanks at a time. He's killing his dropships. I think he's totally just given up on the whole arena of possibly dropping. This seems like that would work. I don't know. I don't know what the thing is. This allows him a little bit more heads up notice, I guess. Plus he probably doesn't need it if they're sitting at 3-3. There's 2-2. Oh, there's, okay, so that's just an extra bay. Alright, so that, I wonder if this probe is gonna just chill out right there and is totally satisfied making other cannons, or if he's gonna just decide to make a whole bunch of, maybe like another location over here. I know there's a word for that, but maybe make another location over here with other gateways so that he can go ahead and get some work done and do like I don't know, to sandwich them in between. You got one. Are you gonna use it? No, you're not gonna use it. Okay, there we go. We got one nuke being made. He's researching lockdown. We got ghosts being made. Apparently he saw that with one of his scans. He does have observers. Those are always handy, so that you can, I don't know, see wraiths, see invisible cloaked ghosts. Got a whole bunch of tanks, a whole mess load of tanks. We got 3, 4, 5, 6 factories that I'm counting. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 15, I don't know, probably about 16, 17 barracks. Yeah. So this is really going to help out a lot. He's not pushing it too far to where he can see it and then start sniping it. He's starting from the far end, and then I imagine he's just going to make a whole, all this area is going to be full of turrets. So they're pretty evenly matched. We got white sitting at 145, we got Terran sitting at 200. Again, making turrets. Very good, very good. Again, these are the number 2 and number 3 players for whatever season this is a part of. Let's go ahead and speed it up. We're only about halfway in. Alright, looks like we got some on the move. Alright, those. Let's see what those end up doing. And if they do lockdown on these guys, they're just going to be going down like Swiss cheese. Pretty decent exchange. He gives up on it, and he's just going to go ahead and clean up that base. He's going to go ahead and clean up this area. Those tanks don't want any part of that, but these tanks are saying, "You left me, guys. Y'all just left me to die." He is not afraid to put cannons in his base. Not afraid. Looks like he pulled SCVs off of his gas guys to go ahead and help out with making. They're on turret detail. That's what they're doing. They're on turret detail. All right. So white. Imagine that. Protoss again using what they got. They're using their by nuke. Wow. There is at least one on there. What happened here? I don't know. That's definitely a glitch. I'm not sure how to use that glitch. Right? Seems like kind of seemed like a cheat mode, man. But anyways, If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right? So many ghosts. At 3-3. We got tanks at 3-3. Vessels at 1. Here we are. Okay. OJ is doing a good job as far as trying to advance or trying to get something done elsewhere. Sitting, I'd probably end up trying to mass kill 24 of these SCVs and then make up for it if I end up getting low. But he's sitting at 33,000. We got Protoss sitting at 400. He's being pretty active at making a boatload of cannons. And all those lockdowns, they're just gonna go down. They're just gonna go down. 198. Gosh. Target fire, gentlemen. Target fire. Jeez, that just takes a long time. Not really sure if that nuclear launch. Oh, there it is. Here we go. We're gonna see a nuke, everyone. Lay down. Well done. I always like those. Alright. I'm glad I have the volume on so that it could give me a heads up, or I probably would have missed it. For those of you thinking, man, this guy doesn't know squat about Starcraft, you're probably not too far off from the truth. I have played for a long time, but I've never been able to find so much time where I actually got good at it. So I've been around the scene. Most of my names in the past, they've reflected or they revolve around Mosquito or Moss. Quick story behind that is, whenever I first started, I was so horrible that and sucked that I would name myself after that little bug, Mosquito. And I guess the further along I got as far as playing Starcraft and my abilities, I said, well, I don't suck too bad, so I'll go and shorten the name to Moss. And so I'm sure if I played any of these guys, I would probably revert back to Mosquito. But anyways, I made the change a while back to Moss, and I stayed with it. Prepare it, protect your command center. Alright. Look at all those frozen SOVs. Is he going to be able to kill those in time? A nuke would be perfect right here to go ahead and just kill all those. But he doesn't have one. He does not have one. Alright, so he's sitting at 175. There is no drop still going on. At some point you got to say, okay, well, let's go to do a mass Reaver recall or something. There is no vessel. I don't know. Just a 28-minute game is pretty long. Alright, so let's go ahead and move it up times 4. That's an awesome sound, hearing that lockdown take place. He's doing very good as far as just as soon as they're unlocked, he locks them down again. Except that time. There we go. And those tanks are doing some work. So White, he was a one-trick pony, making cannons and going carrier. He is not going to let those die. He has not tried to make a secondary base, except right now he's just starting to. I guess he heard me. 30 minutes in, and white is probably, or orange is probably not going to allow that. He's starting to control the middle of the map. He's going to start making turrets so that those don't come out. And really, I don't see how white would win this game. Yeah, orange is keeping a lot of ghosts at bay just in case he tries to do another swipe. He'll be able to lock those down, and then there'll be cannon fodder for the turrets. He has more than enough CCs up top to buy him time for these guys to go ahead and freeze them or lock them down. He went ahead and killed this whole area as soon as he noticed something was going on there.
Nuclear launch detected.
Let's see. Nuclear launch. Boom. Killed the observers, killed everything. Let's see what's going on here. He is not going to let those turrets go up. He's going to lock them down, and then he's not going to have a choice. Again, Tyga, well done. Oh, but there's just not enough units. There aren't enough units. He's sitting at 159 and 53,000 minerals. Come on, bro. You can kill those things off. Boom. Killed a few of them. So many carriers. He's sitting at 175. There's some more carriers that are popping. We got 4 Reavers that are right there. It is getting close. Alright, here we go. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? So many are getting frozen, but he doesn't have any units at his base. He's gonna end up getting supply stuck. He's sitting at 57. We got a whole bunch of tanks that are making the push. Units galore in the middle, but they're not going to be able to get over here in time. Those ghosts are doing such a great job as far as taking care of these carriers, but he just doesn't have enough units at his home base. 192. He's making the push. Those carriers, those few carriers and those Reavers, they're taking care of business. Is white gonna pull this off? Are you kidding me? There's no way. There's no way. Alright, so we got white. He is side stuck at 200, but all of his are trapped back here, and so orange is still pushing in this area. He's able to get a nuke down, gets another nuke down. All those are going to be dead. He's sitting at no minerals. No minerals. Oh my gosh. He must have killed those probes. Looks like he's down to possibly his last. But if you click on every single one of these, they're all building those little rocks that they like to throw at people. He's doing a great job. He's locking down these over here. He's taking care of business. I wonder. Let's see where that nuke is. Wow. He's been nuking this area over here. These are locked down. Sitting at 174. Just supplying from the mid. And there's the good game. 40 minutes in. Good job, Orange. But man, that was closer than I thought it was going to be. Okay. So that's game number 1. Let me go ahead and jump into game number 2. I'll see you in a bit. Hello everyone, this is MoSFLo. Come check us out. We're at unigl.net or online at Starcraft West.